Okay, let's see what this one's going to be like. This one's really small, so let's just make it text. I'm going to make this one a dual colour. We're going back to the traditional, for a moment, to the traditional dual colour job. So we're going to make this one. I wonder how this one's going to turn out. We're going to need to blow it up 400%. And we're going to have to go and... This one's... Oh, come on, silly machine. Silly piece of shit. This is Konica Minolta on display. Silly bastards that love money. Fuck them. Fucking idiots. Oh, we're going... No, we're not going that far down light. I'm going to make this one. I hope this one comes out as something interesting. I hope we can make it an interesting sort of a demo. What have we got? I found it on the ground. Powerpod. I've got a Powerpod. I purchased it a few years ago now. It's one of them power banks, and this is the brand name, and it's good. It's not bad. I got it from one of them kiosks that they have. So we're going to do an interesting version of this. We're going to move it. I don't know if I moved it hard enough. It was a bit tricky trying to move it. But yeah, Powerpod, they're those charging banks. You charge them up on your, as like a phone, and then when your phone runs out of power and you can't get to a power point, you jack your phone into the Powerpod, and away it goes. But anyway, now that's interesting. I'll just get out of this sunlight. I like the halo around my fingers, and that looks quite nice, but that's wishy-washy. We're going to have to change that. It's a really wishy-washy, but it might not go well with the fingers though. We don't want to lose the lovely effect with the fingers, but the silly, we've got to basically darken it a bit, or keep it in the middle. We're not going to lighten it. Okay, let's try that again. I was just going to put it back. It's a little bit tricky trying to move it. It might have been good to stick it to a piece of paper first, but we're just going to try and be gentle moving it so it doesn't impede the motion. Actually, that felt good, actually. That felt like I had a bit of movement there. So we're just going to do some interesting shit here. We don't want this to be a boring old dual colour job. We want to make it a bit more different, a bit more interesting. And yeah, that looks interesting, but we've cut off heaps of it. But the halo around the fingers still looks good, so we're just going to have a go at it, see if we can make this even better. So let's just try again. See if we've done a better job of it. It's a challenge trying to do that. The first one was better composed. I don't think we're going to get a very good composition here. I'm wondering if we're just going to do something different. We won't go through this. I think we're going to go full colour. We're going to do something different with this. I don't think we're working well with it. I've set this up specifically for dual colour. Now we're in the full mode here. We've got all these, so we're just going to try and do one copy and then do the rest as dual colour. So I'm wondering, actually we don't want the magenta. We'll strip the magenta, we'll strip the cyan, and we're only going to keep the yellow. We're going to only just let the yellow pass through. So I'm wondering if there's any more we can do to make this better, or if we've already set it up the best we can. So we're going to try and get the whole thing in the frame, and let's see how we go. I didn't show it on camera very well, sorry guys. I didn't point the camera in the right on the fingers when I was moving it, so I hate it when I do that. I hate it when I do bad camera work. It's really annoying. For me it's annoying. I'm a perfectionist. I like things to come out as good as, even though I'm sort of learning to accept imperfection. Well, there we have it. Look at the colour in that. There it goes. It's yellow. It's a bright yellow. It's a happy colour. So I'm going to do something with this. We're going to do something interesting. We're going to make a different kind of thing. It's not the greatest thing, but we're going to use this original, this copy. We're going to get rid of the original Powerpod. So this is what's happened. All the colours have been stripped, and there's only yellow being let through, yellow and black. So we're going to just put it on the glass. I think we could have done a better job of the movement, but we don't want to get too fussed. It's hard to know when to be fussy and when not to be fussy. So we're going to colour. We're going to start with black and red. We're going to remove the 400% and we're going to stick ourselves on 100. We're going to go here. Deep breath. And we're going to go here and we're going to copy density. We're going to darken it. No, we're not going to lighten it. We're going to darken it so we can get a good quality. So everything else is set up. This has gone to sleep. So this will be yellow to red, yellow and black to red and black. So let's see how we go with this. Now this scanner's really squeaking like fuck. It's really squeaking like fuck. So we're going to do an interesting job on this. We decided to do something different for a change. So let's see how our... Oh, it looks good. Now we can see it. So that's our first red. That's red. So that looks interesting. So that's the red. We're going to go then next, and we're going to go black and blue. We're going here. Just thought I'd shake things up a bit, so to speak. I really don't like using the same old ideas anymore. I don't want people to get bored. I want to showcase how good my photocopier art is without being someone who's blowing their own fucking trumpet, because I know blowing your own trumpet is not a good thing, and a lot of people do it when they're advertising, like when you go on the radio or the television, anywhere, and also when you go out on the bus or the train. Everywhere is advertising, and it drives me nuts sometimes. I don't watch TV, fortunately, but I still listen to free-to-air radio, and the fucking ads just drive me mad. Some of them I just can't listen to. I have to block my ears or turn off the radio. So it really pisses me off, advertising. And you could say this is like an advertisement too for Powerpod. Sorry guys for being hypocritical here, but that looks quite nice. I think we can call that quits. That's just something different.